This is the asset model overview for the 980 Howe Street, Vancouver. The asset is available on City Skylines 1 workshop. Check it out. This asset took about 2 weeks to complete. I think the draft model, the blank draft early model, took about 3 or 4 days, I believe. Based on the Google Earth model and the floor plan I found to construct the draft model. I very much enjoy working with this model because the building looks very cool, very modern, sleek. There's also this illumination at the edge and the cool looking upper level. Let's start from the bottom. I try to preserve the detail as close as possible as the real thing, which include the loading bay, the entrance for the underground parking lot. I also decide to work on the simple interior for the shops because the facade of this size, if I just slap a texture on this, I don't think it will look very nice, especially the facade is this big. So I decide to create some simple interior for it. This burger shop, the Burger Crush, and then this coffee shop, the Palette Coffee Shop, simple interior inside. Very low poly, just some random photograph texture slapped on some cube to portray the details inside the shop. And of course the main hall. The elevator area. There's not much in the main hall, it's quite empty. Just the reception desk over here. And most importantly, the staircase, which leads to the underground parking, I believe. And then there's another elevator hall here. And another cafe, the Railtown Cafe. Just some low poly benches, low poly chair, and some texture photograph I see slapped on the wall. There is one problem with the office facade. Initially I made this thing. This for the small steel frame around the windows. Unfortunately, this did not turn out very well in the game because vertical lines, a lot of vertical lines like this will cause pixel flickering, anti-aliasing problem in the game, especially if you're playing on lower resolution. So I removed the vertical lines afterward and just portray it with texture afterward. There are some planter along the edges, which later I use prop to prop them up. This light blue illumination has to be done with a prop because window illumination for the game is only yellow color. Sometimes it's kinda blue color, but it's random. So to have a fixed color, you need to do this as a prop, sort of like a neon. And then the upper office is also see-through, so you can decorate it if you want. This area is for the air conditioning system. The main texture, I believe, is 2K. And the texture for the individual shop was just like 512 each. This one is for the Rail Town. This one for the Pellet Cafe. And this one for the Burger Crush shop. There's also small texture for the parking entrance, the signs. The total polygon of this model is like 24K. Another interesting part is the illumination for the upper floor. There's a green illumination. I didn't come up with that by random. I saw some picture. For example, this one looks very cool. They have green light under the roof. So I recreated that in the game.